Hi Vikings, it's Mrs. Running. Thanks for being here for guidance this week. Last week we talked about the zones of regulation and how every feeling that a person has goes into one of the 4 zones. As you can see on my screen, we have the blue zone, the green zone, the yellow zone, and the red zone. Friends, I liked this example. There's a bike here, and it kind of talks about how when you're in the blue zone, you're pedaling too slow. So imagine you're on a bicycle, but you're pedaling too slow. That's the blue zone. That's those feelings like sad, bored, tired, sick. The green zone is when you're pedaling just right on your bicycle. Happy, calm, focused, ready to learn. Yellow is when you might be pedaling a little too fast. Remember, body is starting to lose control. This is when we're silly, excited, nervous, scared, confused, jealous. Those are all yellow zone feelings. And then the red zone is when we are pedaling way too fast and could get hurt because we're going too fast. That's when we are yelling, we're mad, we're slamming doors, maybe hitting, crying and having kind of like a temper tantrum or a meltdown. Our body is out of control, and that's the red zone. So I liked this thought of on a bicycle, and I wanted to share it with all of you. Remember, there are no bad feelings and there are no bad zones, and depending on what's going on, it might be expected that you're in the red zone. It really just depends on the situation. There are some other slides that I want to share with you. So right here, again, it lists the different zones, and then you'll see it says tools. Friends, there are tools are like coping skills or coping strategies that we've been talking about. And these are tools you can use in the zones to help you get back to green, okay? It's important for you to know, though, friends, that it's okay to not be in the green zone. That's okay. Sometimes we're really mad or really sad. Sometimes we are feeling silly and excited, and that's okay. If we need to be in the green zone, maybe we're at school or we are at daycare and our body is feeling a little too silly and excited. We're pedaling a little too fast on our bicycle. We need to say, stop. I'm feeling silly. And then we use a coping strategy or a coping tool, as they're called on the screen right here. So you'll see there's writing or drawing, and we've talked about that. Listening to music, stretching, getting a snack, asking for a hug, or even giving your own self a hug, thinking those happy thoughts or happy memories, and talking about how you feel. Those are all tools you could use in the blue zone to help you get back to green. Yellow zone tools, again, listening to music, getting a drink of water, going for a short break or a short walk, taking some deep breaths. Right here, this is positive self-talk. This is telling yourself, and it doesn't have to be out loud, it can be in your thought bubble. I can do this. I'm capable. I can handle this. It's going to be okay. Down here it says take a break. And then I hope this looks familiar to you, Vikings. Thinking about the size of the problem. If it's a small size problem, our reaction needs to be small, right? So sometimes we end up in the yellow zone because we're having a bigger reaction to the problem than we should. If it's a small problem and you're having a medium or a big reaction, you might be in the yellow zone. And just reminding yourself, oh, this is a small problem. That can help you get back into the green zone. And then over here we see some tools for the red zone. Taking deep breaths. Taking deep breaths is always a good idea, friends. Taking a break. Sometimes we need that time just to kind of back away. And a break could only be 30 seconds. It could also be 10 minutes. It's really what your body needs at that time. You could do some type of jog or exercise to get rid of some of that energy that you have because you're pedaling on that bicycle too fast. Asking a grown-up for help is always a great tool to use. Using a fidget or a stress ball. Hugging a pillow, squeezing a pillow. Down here we have squeeze your hands together. I like to pretend that I'm holding lemons in my hands. I have my imaginary lemons. And I'm going to squeeze them now really, 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 really tight and try to get the juice out of those lemons. Oh, and then I relax them. That really relaxes your muscles. That's a great red zone tool to try. And also counting. Now, it only goes up to 3 here. You might have to count to 100 before your body is calm, and that's okay. So these are some great tools and ideas to try to help you get back to the green zone. And last, friends, oh, it didn't show up. Darn it. I'll just show it to you right here then, is this sheet. And this sheet has a bunch of those tools and strategies we've been learning about and we've been practicing. I am going to put this on your Seesaw account, and I would love for you to circle a few of your favorite coping strategies, also known as tools, that you use to help you get back to the green zone. After you've circled a few of your favorites, you can click that green check mark, and I will look forward to seeing your answers. As I'm looking at this, deep breaths is always one of my favorites. That's one that I would circle because that's one of my favorites to use. I also like to take a break. That one helps me to calm my body. I'm looking for this one. Yeah, I like to listen to music. That helps to calm my body too and get me back into the green zone. So just circle a few of your favorites that you like to use and click that green check mark. Friends, thank you so much for being here. Next week we won't have guidance because it's spring break, and I hope that you have a relaxing and fun time, and I will see you when we get back from spring break. Thank you so much, friends.